All right. Man, I'm so excited. This is amazing. Like, I'm in my living room and I have a production studio going on here. Yeah, one of the many beautiful things about being a remote worker is that I can dig into different aspects of what I love to do daily. I can walk over to my fridge and get reasonably priced lunch. I can not be tempted by corporate America, whether we're being advertised to on the radio or advertised to on a billboard or just walking down the street and being like, hey, oh, I'm hungry. Well, Chipotle is right here. Might as well just pop my head in and grab a $20 burrito bowl. No, I'm gonna eat tuna salad I made last night. I can go in my own home, my own place. I'm in my bathrobe, or maybe I'm in my basketball shorts, or maybe I'm, in a suit. Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter because I'm in my own home. I can alt tab onto my own computer. I've got my work computer set up and my personal computer set up. So whenever I am at a stopping point with work or a break point with work, I can switch over to my personal computer and work on my personal passions and goals of what makes me tick, what makes my heart beat. It's really important for us to be able to have this opportunity to do these things, because if we don't, I will start to shrivel up and start rotting from the inside out. I will begin to cease to exist. We have different personas that we portray to the world around us. And maybe you resonate with this, maybe you don't. I definitely do. Maybe that's just a token to who I am as a human, which is fair. I think we all can agree that we act just a little bit differently when we're in the comfort of our own home compared to the comfort or not so comfortable comfort of our office. I have my own personal computer. It's a desktop. It's kind of big. I don't think Amazon wants to have the liability for me to have my own personal computer there, because I'm on their network, I'm in their space. So now I can't truly be me on a regular basis in the office as much as I would love to. Yes, I have a passion for HR. Yes, I have a passion for people and them getting a perfect job. I do have a passion for coordination and scheduling. I'm really fucking good at it. I know that about myself, which is why I applied to be a recruiting coordinator and was super excited that it was a remote position at the time. The thing that really gets me, and this is where it really all just kind of comes down to, boils down to this. If you can do your job from anywhere, then why should these people be required to be in a very specific place while performing such job activities? What do you think? The floor is yours. Please tell me why. Give me more reasoning. We need that if there's going to be a forced mandate for anyone to go into the office, whether it's Amazon or Apple or Microsoft or who knows, whatever company. But does it really make sense for the people who are doing the work to bring in profits for the company? I don't know. I don't think so. That doesn't make sense to me. It feels like going back. It feels like, yeah, we're going back to the office. I'm having to now wake up extra early to get into an office that I don't feel comfortable in. We are coming off of a pandemic. That's been something that's been fresh on everybody's mind. The unfortunate happenstance that is just reality is that we are beings that spread things. We spray when we speak because that's who we are. We are filled with bacteria because that is who we are. We need to understand that not everybody feels the same way about having their most comfortable and most productive or the most efficient work environment be in office. Meaning in office in a very specific location that might be far away from their natural habitat, far away from their home. That is unreasonable. After performing, right, we've been working 3 years remote now. Not me specifically at Amazon, me specifically 8 months. For some people, they've been with Amazon the entire time. I have friends that's been with Amazon the entire time, and then some before, for a while now. And other people that work at other different companies also. And people that you're gonna hear from on this channel. So I'm excited for this channel, Remote Revolution. It needs to be known and said and stated that these people who have been working, specifically, we're talking about Amazon here, at Amazon for the past 3 years, throughout the pandemic, throughout the mandate to stay at home and do not come into the office. Things have been going great for business, for hiring, for all the people involved. My question is, why are we forced back into the office when it could be a choice for the employee? Like it has been. It's been great. I've been going into the office a few different times now over the past 7 months. I get to choose when I get to go in. Recently, my last visit to the office actually was Valentine's Day. There was like a decoration, cookie decoration, event, and played ping pong with my manager and played some pool with some other adjacent colleagues that I've never met before. It was wonderful. I didn't get any work done, but it was great to be able to choose to go into the office when I would like to go. After that last time I went to the office on Valentine's Day, I actually had this newfound fire. After playing some pool with people, I was like, oh man, this could be kind of cool. Going to the office on a slow day and maybe just like vibe and tell other people I'm gonna be there. That sounds fun. Well, yes, it does for someone like me that lives 30 minutes walking from Amazon office. That's cool. But I'm not really here to talk about me. This platform is for everyone, for the remote workers as a whole, across all different industries, across all different companies. They need a platform to speak because I feel like companies like Amazon, the one that I work at, hasn't been properly listening and they haven't been properly responding. It's been over a month since the mandate was rolled out and they just dropped some FAQs this past week. I was severely disappointed, to be brutally honest. And I think everybody is. I've talked to so many people. They need to have their trust earned back after what has been rolled out and the way it has been rolled out. It's been shady. It's been a little slimy. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna tell you something that's not true. This is how I feel, and all feelings are valid. That's all I'm saying. I know you have feelings too, whoever you are listening. Those are valid. All I'm asking for is an open dialogue. I want to have conversation about these valid feelings. And when we can get it all out there and be honest and forthcoming and truthful about this, then we can get to the next stage. I am a part of the Remote Advocacy group channel at Amazon, and we created a petition. 33,000+ people, 33,000+ people worked together on a singular document, talking about all the different things that they are thinking and feeling about this mandate, about what's happening. We sent the letter to the S team, to the CEO, Andy Jassy. I hope you're watching. And if he took 3 minutes to look at the Slack channel, then, or anybody, that matter, who was in charge of the FAQs, then they would have included some of those harder hitting, frequently asked questions. I mean, gosh, the FAQs were so surface level, it felt like. It just felt like they're not hearing anybody's concerns. It didn't feel heartfelt. It was not an FAQ of world's greatest employer. That is for damn sure. And I work here, and I want to continue working here. And I feel like A lot of people are feeling this way. Well, I mean, 33 plus thousand people. I consider that quite a lot of people. How many people fill up a football stadium? Okay. NFL stadium capacities range from 60,000 to 82,000. Okay, so it's half of a football stadium, third of a football stadium. I still think that's quite a lot of people. And honestly, even if it was just one person, that's enough. Because again, all feelings are valid and they need to be listened to point blank. And I know that we signed a contract about being able to be let go, dispensable, because that's what we are. But we are still humans. And we, as a company at Amazon, very specifically, have leadership principles that we follow, and we're evolving them regularly, and we're, wanting to make them better. But if we're not actually seeing those leadership principles put into action by our own leadership, what are we doing? Talking a big game, but when push comes to shove, we don't actually use the tools that we as employees put our blood, sweat, and tears into figuring out which leadership principles we truly jive with. Amazon is one of the hardest companies to interview for. At least it was for me. I don't know if everybody had the same experience as I did. I put in months of effort to curate my stories, to be fluent. I wanted to make sure that Amazon sees that I am a good employee, that I do have these similar values, and I was stoked. To work for a company that wear these principles on their sleeves. And you need to make sure that you have stories to back up and showcase that you actually do live this way. I don't think leadership has been exhibiting these principles in the way that they should. It's a bummer, but it's not like it can't be remedied. It's not like it's the end of days. It just is what it is right now until tomorrow, because tomorrow is another day. It's just a moment-to-moment life, and it doesn't matter what the news says. It doesn't matter what the press, who cares? Like, just be you, and we're gonna be us. I'm gonna be me. And let's have an open conversation about all of this and come to a mutually beneficial, strong, let's hug it out, baby. It's all good, come on, get over here. Oh, yeah, bring it in. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. We should really just hug it out, because there's a lot of people that are upset. And I've been that person, and then we just got to come together. We need to figure out a way to make that happen. And I hope this channel will be able to assist to help bridge that gap in communication, tell my story, also be a platform for others to tell their stories. They need to have their trust earned back after what has been rolled out and the way it has been rolled out.